Morning for another morning musing. I just got this thought about a Bible verse again this morning that I thought I need to go and look up what that means in the Greek and see if the Bible translated it properly or not. You see, I'm only noticing this now because I am experiencing the dynamic within myself, like at an energetic level, which tells me that the Bible verse probably should have been translated in a different way. So let me just back up a little and see how I am going to frame this. First of all, my thoughts were, is there a God out there that actually does anything for us? Or are we doing this? Are we creating the outcome within ourselves? And that's a good question. Because the answered prayers seem to be hit and miss. And I was thinking about why that is, how that comes about. Is it because one day God feels generous and answers your prayers, and the next day He's not so generous and won't answer your prayer? Actually, like I say, from my experience, as I'm working with the energies in myself, I would say it all has to do with harmonizing our frequencies, our vibrations internally. And that is hit and miss because we don't live mindful enough and sensitive enough to our energetic vibrations. And so when we give focused prayer to a certain outcome, we pray for something and we give our energy the right focus, the harmonious focus, we will get a result. But that doesn't mean that God upstairs decided He's going to answer your prayer. You answer your own prayer when you come into harmonious resonance within yourself. And that brings me to the Bible verse that I was thinking of, and it's from Matthew 18:19. It says, again, I say to you that if two of you may agree on earth concerning anything, whatever they may ask, it shall be done to them from my Father who is in the heavens. All right. So this is a verse where I thought, I better go look at the Greek interlinear version of that and see what it actually says. And in there, and I'm using BibleHub.com to look at this. I can't show you on my little phone screen because everything is so small and blurry. But it says, again, truly I say to you that if two might agree of you on the earth. So I looked at the little word of, and it comes from the word X. And the meaning of this X is from out from among, from, suggesting from the interior outwards. So a primary preposition denoting origin from, and out. So what this is saying, let me just see here. So it's X. It means that the agreement must come out from you, right? From your interior moving outward. So it's not about whether you agree with another person external to you, but it's an agreement. And what does this word agreement? Might agree comes from the word symphonizosin, from which we get symphony and harmony of instruments. So it's harmony, symphony of vibration, of frequency. So if two symphonize or harmonize together, two of you, meaning inside, on the interior of you, the two inside of you, which is your two minds, your left brain and your right brain, or your conscious mind and your subconscious mind, if those two might harmonize and symphonize, sing the same symphony, the same vibration, you can ask anything you want and it will be done, because you're establishing the law of resonance and the law of harmony. And that resonance calls in what you desire. So you are actually doing this. There's no God up there doing anything for you. It's the frequencies and vibrations on the inside of you, from the interior coming outward, right? Moving outward. From frequencies that are symphonizing, harmonizing on the interior and resonating outward. That's how you get your prayers answered. So how do I continue now? I lost my train of thought. So it's all to do with living mindfully, mindful of your vibrations. If you're having conflicting thoughts, on the one hand, you desire something in gratitude, but on the other side, you are fearful. Those are frequencies that are in disharmony, and they are of two minds. They're of separate mind. They're not in agreement. Therefore, the energy, the universe, doesn't know how and what to deliver to you. Do you want more fear or do you want more joy? You have to harmonize that into one and focus that into joy. Set your focus on the single frequency of what would bring me joy, right? So make sure these are not like opposing magnets that can't come together, but they are harmonizing. And in the moment when your two brains harmonize, or another term is your mind and your heart harmonizes in a symphony, you will get that which you desire. So I hope this interpretation helps someone to progress past the point of wondering whether God is going to answer your prayer. It's entirely in your control. It's entirely in your hands, entirely in your being, of what you will magnetize to yourself. But you have to be in harmony, in agreement, internally, in harmonious, symphonious, symphonizosin in Greek, frequencies, vibrations. And that's how the universe works. All right. I hope this helps. Have a wonderful day and be in Sing a song from the inside vibrationally.